It is day 6, and we are now in Belfast. So, this morning, breakfast, the same, and we took a bus up to Belfast, and actually it was interesting. We had the same bus driver that we had when we got dropped off from the airport to the hotel. So, that was fun. Got to talk to him a little bit more. So we stopped, at a station pretty much to get snacks and stuff. I actually got lunch. Probably the better idea instead of just getting a snack because I was starving by the time we got into the town. But then we went up to St. Patrick's Cathedral. Didn't actually have a service. We just, kind of walked around. That place is gorgeous. All of the cathedrals are gorgeous. But it's just really pretty up there. Like, I thought it was really cool. Though, I was obsessed with this cat. There was a cat that everyone thought was a raccoon at first. And so, I was like, oh, I want to say hi to the cat. And it caught a mouse, and it was eating. So, when I tried to get its attention, it looked at me. Then it looked right back to the food and was eating it. And I was like, okay, you're eating your mouse, I get it. Never saw it after that. And even Nathaniel looked for it, so. So we walked around the cathedral. And then I actually walked up and saw St. Patrick's grave. That was cool. It, obviously because it was like way back several centuries ago, didn't look like an actual gravestone. It was just like a big old rock over the grave. But it was still interesting to look at. Like, I could see, like, they tried to carve something into it. Like, that's what it looked like. It looked like they had tried to carve something into it. So, it's definitely worn away by this point, though. But then we went up to, after that, we started our trek back up to Belfast. And it was kind of underwhelming crossing the border. But just the fact that, like, as soon as you cross the border, it went from euros to pounds. And then everything's in miles here, like feet, yards, miles. It's so weird. And, everything's in English because it's the part of the UK, and the UK doesn't do Celtic. But the fact that everything instantly swapped from kilometers per hour to miles per hour, I was like, yay, I'm used to miles per hour. I'm not confused anymore going 120 on the freeway. Instead, it was like 60 miles an hour, 70 miles an hour, and I was like, yes, I'm used to that. So, but, yeah, kind of. Other than that, it was pretty much underwhelming crossing the border. We did cross a really pretty bridge, though. A really cool bridge, and apparently the bridge actually lights up at night, but during the day, so we didn't see it light up. But once we got into Belfast, it was weird. Because everything looks really, like, modern in comparison to Dublin. Like, just looking out, like, you can tell they've really tried to modernize the buildings, which I think is kind of cool. Like, I think it's cool that they kind of mesh the two time periods together. I think that's pretty cool that they meshed it all together. It makes it look really cool. And they still drive on the left side of the road. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting used to being on the left side of the road. But, yeah, like, there's this really big shopping mall. It's cool looking shopping mall. Like, it's basically outside, but it's also not at the same time. But it's got this really cool central area that's got, like, these weird kind of dome things that hold up the little places where you actually go up to the next floor. It's really cool looking. I took quite a few pictures of it. But, yeah, Belfast, and Robin even said, it's very modernized and very Americanized, as he said, which, yeah, I can see it. I can see how it's very Americanized. It looks just really modern for such an old city. Like, you can see all the old brick buildings and stuff, and all the old cathedrals, but then all over the place you see new buildings. It's weird. But, yeah. Had dinner at a Mexican place, because Cinco de Mayo was yesterday, and I completely blew that off. Didn't have a burrito yesterday like I probably should have. But, other than that. But, yeah, first day in Belfast. Tomorrow we're gonna go see Titanic stuff, C.S. Lewis stuff, maybe some Game of Thrones stuff. I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I love movie sets and show sets, so that'll be fun if I get to go to that. But yeah, that's pretty much day 6 in a nutshell. We didn't do very much other than just traveling, but we'll be able to do more stuff tomorrow. So we'll see ya in the next one.